feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't ride away.
Okay, here we go. We got Wack. Wack!
What up?
Hey, I'm on stream real quick, but I had to call you because I needed like some clarification because this is
What
outside
up?
my wheelhouse. Okay, I'm talking about Big Meech, and you have to because I'm actually listening to your audio on Clubhouse, having you explain it. I think I kind of get it. I think you and a lot of people have said that there might have been cooperation through a third party, which that's the first time I've ever heard
Yeah,
that.
the Tammy Cowins bitch, yeah.
Okay.
That was Blue Da Vinci broad at first. You know that, right?
Really?
Yeah, that was his broad, right? So, here's the thing. Okay, let me look.
Okay, break it down,
First
please.
of all, let me break it down. Okay, Big Meech just paroled, right?
Yes.
And he paroled to Fort Lauderdale to his son's little Meech, to his baby mama, right?
Okay.
Let's establish that. All right. The first person that had Big Meech's life rights is a dude named Cuffy.
Okay.
From St. Louis, right?
Okay.
All right. Cuffy is the one that took Big Meech to a whole nother level. Money wise, all that. He was what he was. So he got with Cuffy, everything went up 300-400%. So when Meech is in there and he sent word through Tammy, because now that's his broad, to holler at Cuffy to make a move, he makes the move. He makes the move. Federal agents come in. Cool. Come time for court, CI cooperative number 1 gets on the stand. CI number 1 is Tammy. It's also stipulated in the documents that CI number 1 is also the new owner of the BMF rights on Big Meech side. Now, here goes the thing. 50 Cent had to do the business with who? Tammy.
Really?
Why, if you know this woman right here, this Joe Broad, is getting on the stand as a third party cooperant against your man Cuffy, why does she got your life rights? Why don't your baby mama that you just paroled to got your life rights? Why don't your son got your life rights? Your sister, your mama, your daddy, your brother. Because she has to cooperate for a reason, working for you. Now, remember back in 16, 17 when they said Big Meech gonna get out early?
Hold on.
That was all it is. But she fucked the federal agent and they pulled it off the table. It's all in the work. It's going to tell you, CI number 1 is the dude that owns the life rights to Big Meech and be a bad bro.
But by the way, I'm looking at a Vlad TV thumbnail. It says Tanisha Welch. I don't know who that is. It says Big Meech sold his life rights to a piece of shit informant. Really?
Bro, listen, ain't no sold nothing. It's her. And right now, if you go look at the red carpet events, Google it. You'll see her.
Who? Tammy?
Nigga, Google it.
Wait, how can I find it? So Big Meech. I'm trying to find the Tammy person. I don't know who that is though.
Hold on, what's this?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy though.
Ain't no kind of crazy. There's only one reason why.
Is that a thing though? Could you like? But is that snitching though? Because by the way, and I listen.
Yeah, that's snitching. Nigga is third party. That's how them niggas in the feds is getting out. Watch this, right? Look. I'm already in there, right? You come in.
Yeah.
I'm in there with 50 years. You come in. I befriend you, get to know you, whatever. I'm like, yeah, man, I still got a few teams out there doing their thing. You see I'm doing all right for myself in here. You're like, yeah, man, I got 1,000 motherfucking bricks. I got buried such and such. If I can, shit, I don't trust none of my people, but shit, we could work something. All right, well, let me give you 10 bricks up front. And then you move in. We keep moving them. Right? Boom. I call R&B, listen, nigga got 1,000 bricks, right? Contact them folks. Let them know I didn't agree to move them for him. This is what it's going to be. Boom, boom, boom. Ask them, if I move the majority of the bricks, how much time they'd knock off of my end. All right, baby, they saying for every motherfucking 100 bricks you move, they going to take 7 years, 8 years, 10 years off, whatever. She's my third-party cooperator.
Okay, I understand that.
You know what I'm saying?
And let me ask you this question, because so he was given 30 years because I think this is the counter argument. He was given 30 years, right?
Yeah.
So if he got locked up in 2005, 30 years would have been him getting out in 2035, right?
85%.
Okay, and 85% of that would have been maybe
25 and a half.
Okay, exactly. So he would have got out in 2030.
24 at best.
Okay, so
let's say 6 months off of the halfway house, a year he didn't took the little drug program, so 24 years. He got out in 19 years. He out 5 years early, 6 years early. 5 years early.
And I guess that's what the counter argument is, though. Wack. Why would somebody cooperate for only 5 years off? The whole point of cooperating is to be like,
Blue Da Vinci did a safety valve for 8 months off. What you mean?
What's a safety valve?
Yeah, that's a whole nother story. But listen, anybody that says why would somebody cooperate for only 5 years off is a motherfucker that ain't never did no prison time. Oh. After 19, 20 years, that 5 years is a motherfucking eternity. Nigga, when you 56 years old, that's the difference between 56 and 62. Is it still only 5 years off? Now, his third-party cooperation didn't bring him home early. He's not home early on no telling. I got the paperwork on why he's home early.
Why is he home early then?
Oh, let me go pull the work out. He's not home early for no telling.
When Wack says, let me go pull the work up. He got me.
Oh.
Yo, I saw you sit there with Pooh Shicey's lawyer, and
that was good content.
No. Hey, I said before you got on the phone, I said, people like this is why you're needed. I know I don't think you look at yourself like a media personality because you're just being you, but like when it comes to somebody who's well versed in the street and who's from the streets, there's no one even close to you. Like, it's not even like, and by the way, here's the thing. 80%, I won't say 80, let's say 70% of...
You got to work on why he's home early.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna put no bullshit on him, but I just sent you to work on why he's home early. Now, his third-party cooperation was trying to get him home early back in 16, 17. So, okay, we're in 24. So that means I'd have put him home early 7, 8 years early than now. So while he's home early now, you have the paperwork on. That's legit. You're looking at it.
So wait, so would you consider him a cooperator then?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he did. All you gotta do is go to Cam Capone interview with Blue Da Vinci, and Cuffy called in from the feds.
Oh, I played it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. And here goes the thing: ain't nobody gonna do nothing to him and do nothing about it. And I don't think all these BMF dudes is out here waiting to think he's gonna go get 1 million bricks. That man, 56 years old, he didn't have to do a thing or two to come home early, right? He got his son in position, right? He got a relationship with 50 Cent. He has a whole nother spinoff of doing a whole fucking TV series of going to jail, fighting the case, and doing 19 years and what that was like. And then he could take the BMF thing and go do a full-blown movie and license that motherfucker out to 50, 60 different goddamn countries and spin off and go into real estate or whatever. You will never see that dude hustling in the street ever again. He's 56, bro.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't. I'm going to be honest with you. I've never seen hip-hop. LeBron James said, welcome home, Big Meech. I've never seen.
Yeah, that was crazy.
The culture black culture has welcoming him home like almost
But see,
like
I'm
this was
gonna
a
tell you
freedom
what's
fighter.
wrong with that. I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with that. See, if I say it, I sound like a hater. But now, LeBron, respectfully, what you've just done is all the kids have been watching you and looking at you and looking at your son because of the sports and watching you do these things with the school programs and invest in schools and all these things. Now they just saw you welcome home a guy that they don't know. And now the kids are Googling, and now they just seen LeBron James glorify and salute a drug dealer. Now, I know it sounds crazy coming out of my mouth, but we having grown man conversation, right?
Wait, hold on. All right, so let me ask you this, right? Because that's what I was also telling my chat earlier. I said,
it's crazy. It don't even look right.
Wait. Let me ask you though. Let me ask you because you're older than me. You would definitely know way more than me. Is he? By how many people are welcoming him back? It feels like he meant more to the black community than only being a drug dealer. Like I don't know if he's.
I don't know what you act. Look, I don't give a fuck what you mean more to, right? Let's take Frank Lucas and the rest of these drug kingpin dudes, and he wasn't on their level, but he was up there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't give a fuck. Let's just be real, and I gotta speak on this because I saw my man Captain Tazariot, who part of the Hebrew Israelites, speak on it. Listen, they passed out turkeys, okay? They brought some people some cars. They took care of some people in the projects. But everything was done, right, by what? By the genocidal act of flooding the motherfucking streets with some shit that was cancerous to our people called a drug, right? So you can say what you want to say, bro, about that. But when you come from being a drug kingpin and you say you looked out for people, you fuck more people up than you looked out for. So when you got a guy like LeBron of his magnitude and his stature say, welcome home, Big Meech, the only defense I can give LeBron is hopefully he's referring to the reestablish the the Big Meech that let's say is the gonna turn into a movie star, a TV star, but when he does that, it makes the people that follow him and look up to him say, okay, well, who's this guy? And when they go read about him, they say, damn, LeBron's saluting and big up on a drug dealer. Is it cool to be a drug dealer? Shit, LeBron likes him.
Hey,
right?
You're right. Did you see what Rollo said? Rollo was sending a message to Big Meech. He said, the streets is dead, OG. Get this legal money. Stay out these fuck niggas' way. Don't even worry about what a fuck niggas say. Most of these so-called street niggas ain't even made $1 million out of the dope game, but they always talking street shit. So it look like he's telling him.
Well, you got to remember because they put Rollo over there with the rats too, right? Am I right? That's the dude they had the phone call and they allegedly say he told. I don't know too much about the dude, so but he's telling the dude the truth. Nobody cares. Right? The people that's being exposed as rats are getting bigger after they exposed as rats.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. The stronghold of the streets are gone. You're going to have a few renegades still out there, but right now it's probably about a good 65-35 in favor of the cooperants. Even in jail, 3 out of the 5 prison yards in jail in California are ran by cooperants.
Wow. Hey, by the way, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think when he comes out, the last thing I want to see him do is go on that interview circuit. I think he needs to drop a movie, just like how we saw American Gangster. Like I feel like the culture wants that.
Yeah.
You need to do that, then do the interview circuit to promote the movie. But
no, bro,
I'm
he
gonna be
got
honest
2
with
plays
you.
in it.
I've only heard stories about like I heard someone tell a story about how he brought his 2 Maybachs to a club and boxed in Jay-Z's Maybach. I'm like, wow, this guy really had it. I don't know.
That was Benny Boone told that story.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he had it. The niggas was doing like 2,500 bricks a week, some crazy shit. He had it. And, he had it. I had the life rights deal with my man Speedy. Speedy's Persian. I believe he's Persian. Armenian Persian. It's a black dude that supplied BMF. Right? And two federal agents retired, and they had all the wiretaps. They had all the shit. They wanted to make a movie out of it. Right? So he had it. There's no exaggeration about what you hear. Niggas flying over parks and helicopters and throwing out money and, going to the club and shutting the club, buying the bar. He had it. There's no questioning or doubting that. It's just about the things that happen after the fact. That's in question.
Hey, why doesn't he get along with Blue Da Vinci?
Okay, so originally, right, they thought Blue Da Vinci told on the limousine stash spot. Right? But when the paperwork came out, come to find out the limousine driver told on the stash spot. So when Blue Da Vinci paroled, that's where you see Blue Meech doing the intro on Blue Da Vinci's little mixtape, right? So then later on it comes out that Blue Da Vinci got a safety valve and he cooperated for a time cut, which was only 8 months.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, we exposed that on Clubhouse like about 2 weeks ago.
Hey, I'm asking you this seriously. I'm not even trying to be like what I've heard about BMF. They've obviously some get money niggas, but I've heard they were a force to be reckoned. Like when you're like kind of exposing this, because I'm imagining that whenever Big Meech comes back, he's gonna have a power. Not necessarily he has to do anything, but he's gonna have a power over street niggas and other street niggas that want to just that.
No, his power came from he had the sack. It's a bunch of people like him who had the sack. Rick Ross was like him. He had the sack. He did all that time and came home. He don't got the sack. He's doing other things to make regular money. You know what I'm saying? That power come from that sack. You lose that sack, you lose that bag, you lose that power. Is the few things that may do some people might do some things for him? Yeah, but no, that ain't. Whoever feed the people lead the people.
Where does Jeezy stand with this? Is Jeezy gonna say nothing?
Jeezy gonna stay so far. Jeezy gonna stay so far away from them people like he been did. Jeezy made his decision way back when and got away from him. That's why he never signed the paperwork to be signed to him. That nigga went behind Blue Da Vinci and them back and went straight direct to Def Jam. Because he comes from that. He comes from up under the Blue Da Vinci cloth and all that. And when it came time to do the business, he did it straight with Def Jam.
Let me ask you a question, because I think this is, you have this thing called the exposures, right? And I've been watching you guys, like you guys doing a pretty good job. But you do know that now, like, I think you guys have exposed a bunch of stuff, but like, it's like people kind of like who they like. People don't really care that nobody's telling anymore.
Oh yeah, we got to remember, bro. The exposures ain't here to piss you off. We just here to make you aware. And the yous we're referring to are those people that might need to be made aware. We're not here to tell you not to stream, not to follow, not to subscribe or support whoever this individual may be. We just here to make you aware of who they really are. That's it. Imagine you being a dude in Jersey, right? Mm-hmm. And let's say you doing a motherfucking allegedly marijuana deal with a motherfucking Tennessee, right? And people say this dude's legit and he's solid. You setting up a big thing for him. And then next thing you know, you see some shit on the motherfucking internet. Wack100 exposed Little Jeff from Tennessee, been a cooperative for 8 years. And this is the dude you was about to do business with. Wouldn't you appreciate that act?
I would. Of course.
Okay, so we're not here to kill nobody's career, to get anybody killed. We're not here to make you stop following or whatever. We just here to expose and show everybody who certain people really are. Now, we just reached out. We're getting a tons of emails now from the ladies in the federal penitentiaries that's being told on by a lot of so-called thorough street niggas. See, these women don't have no voice. People don't really know who they are. They forget about them. They drop